सर पे हो सबके कामयाबी का सहरा, हो दर पे सभी के यहाँ खुशियों का पहरा। सर पे हो सबके कामयाबी का सहरा, हो दर पे सभी के यहाँ खुशियों का पहरा। प्यारे हो सपने, होने दे सुहाने, हो सुंदर सभी के यहाँ जीवन कहानी। प्यारे हो सपने, होने दे सुहाने, हो सुंदर सभी के यहाँ जीवन कहानी। हो जीवन यूं सबका जो हो खुद पे नाज, हो जीवन यूं सबका जो हो खुद पे नाज। है दिल की दुआ के यही अल्फाज, है दिल की दुआ के यही अल्फाज। मिले तीनों लोगों का सुख बेशुमार, हो सांसें सभी के सदा खुशबूदार। मिले तीनों लोगों का सुख बेशुमार, हो सांसें सभी के सदा खुशबूदार। मोहब्बत की सबके दिलों में चहक हो, रिश्तों में सबके यहाँ मीठी महक हो। मोहब्बत की सबके दिलों में चहक हो, रिश्तों में सबके यहाँ मीठी महक हो। बजे सबके मन में उमंगों के साथ, बजे सबके मन में उमंगों के साज। सलामत रहे सब, रहे खुश मिजाज, सलामत रहे सब, रहे खुश मिजाज। मूल्यों के धन से हो सब माला माल, हो किस्मत सभी की सदा बेमिसाल। मूल्यों के धन से हो सब माला माल, हो किस्मत सभी की सदा बेमिसाल। घर घर हो मंदिर, हो पावन प्रकंपन, प्रभु के गुणों से हो हर कोई संपन्न। घर घर हो मंदिर, हो पावन प्रकंपन, प्रभु के गुणों से हो हर कोई संपन्न। हो आंगन में सबके सुखों की आवाज, हो आंगन में सबके सुखों की आवाज। है दिल की दुआ के यही अल्फाज, है दिल की दुआ के यही अल्फाज। सलामत रहे सब, रहे खुश मिजाज, है दिल की दुआ के यही अल्फाज।
Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. So, we'll continue yesterday's Murli, but before that, let's revise the points. So, yesterday, Baba spoke about being an intense effort maker, having determination, that is Drudha Sankalp. He further talked about fixing a date for change and how our vibrations affect the atmosphere, the power of good wishes, which can bring about a change in the world, and also having an attitude free from any negativity and waste. Baba also spoke about how we souls are oceans of forgiveness. So, with this, let's continue with the Murli. When you are all asked what your aim is, you say that you want to become equal to the Father. Even the last number child says this. Bap Dada is pleased with this because you have at least kept an elevated aim, and so the qualifications will also continue to develop. You definitely have to accumulate over a long period of time. Then, at the end, do not complain that you didn't remember about the long period of time. You are even now seeing the impact of the long period of time of 63 births. I don't want it to happen, but it happens. What is this? That is the impact of a long period of time. Therefore, Bap Dada says to each of the loveliest of all children, may you be an intense effort maker. Remember your homework. Baba will ask for the result after 15 days. Once you have created the sanskars in 15 days, you will then be able to continue in the future too. Here, you have the help of the atmosphere. All the residents of Madhuban are on duty, and the zone whose turn it is are on duty, but everyone else is free. So, what will you do? Dadi, speak. What will you do? We will definitely do it and show everyone. We definitely have to do it. First of all, reveal yourselves, and then the Father will be revealed because everything has to happen through you. The Father asks, when will you reveal yourselves? The Father will anyway be revealed through you. Do you have that enthusiasm? How much enthusiasm do you have? Do you have a lot of enthusiasm? To the extent that you have lots and lots of enthusiasm, accordingly, Bap Dada will give you multi million fold congratulations in advance. Acha. Baba receives emails and letters from many different places. Those who have not written letters but have had the thought, then the love and remembrance of all who had just thought also reached Bap Dada. They write very sweet letters. They write such letters that you remain flying in zeal and enthusiasm. Nevertheless, it is good. By writing letters, they tie themselves in bondage because they make that promise. So, from wherever all of you are seeing or listening, to all of you, Bab Dada is giving you love and remembrance even before giving them to those who are personally sitting in front of him. Bab Dada knows that it is different times in different countries, but nevertheless, everyone is sitting in remembrance and listening with a lot of enthusiasm. So now Baba is talking to the zone from Uttar Pradesh and Indore. All of these are teachers. There are teachers from both places. It is good. Bab Dada is proud of the teachers because you have maintained courage and surrendered yourselves and had the thought to remain engaged in service throughout your whole life. Teachers, you're strong. Are you not? Are you strong? Or are you a little weak? Teachers, do not become weak. Teachers means those who reveal the future through their features. Now, the future of the confluence ages, may you be angelic. And the features in the future are, may you be a deity. So, whoever has come in this group, do you servers have the double intoxication that you're definitely going to become angels and deities? So Baba is asking whether there's this intoxication that yes, we're going to become angels and then deities. All of you are strong. Has the screen sharing stopped?
Yes, sister.
Okay, just give me a minute. Okay. There is some problem from my end.
Should I?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Thank you, sister.
There's a lot of disturbance in your mic.
Okay. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. All of you are strong in this, are you not? Look, your photo is being taken. So it should not be that you're not visible in the photo. Remain strong. When there is a little upheaval somewhere, then some of you become frightened. You very quickly become frightened. You do not go into the depths, but become afraid. If you go into the depths, then no matter how big a paper or situation of upheaval it may be, when you go into the depths, then like going to the bottom of the ocean, you come up with a lot of treasures. Do not be those who just remain on the surface. Those who remain on the surface would only find fish, but those who go into the depths would bring up lot of things. So, Baba here is talking about that whenever any situation, any problems, we just don't have to remain on the surface, but go into the depth, that is antarmukta, introspection. Because only when we do that, we would find the treasures of what we have gained, what we have learned, which Shaktiya have we developed through the situation. Here too, if any situation arises, and of course, situations will come, Bapdada will not say that situations will not come. When any situation comes, the more you move forward, the more subtle things will come in front of you because you are to pass with honors. So, what have the teachers thought? Are you going to pass with honors? Or are you going to pass with 33% marks? You have to pass with honors. So, raise your hands, take their photo very well. Your photos will be taken. Do not be afraid. You forget Bap Dada at that time. You become alone, and so little things seem very big. Bap Dada is combined with you, so keep him with you in the combined form. Experience this, and even a mountain will then become like a cotton wool. It is not a big thing. Do you know how many times you have passed this in how many cycles before? Do you know? Do you have that intoxication? I have passed many times, and now I just have to repeat it. It is not a new thing. I just have to repeat it. Have this awareness. As Baba always says in his Murli, मैं कल्प कल्प की विजयी आत्मा हूँ, and nothing new. Similarly, Baba is also saying in this Murli that we all have passed through all the situations and hurdles with honors because Baba is with us. Indore and UP received a lot of sustenance from Sakar mother and father. So, UP has to perform wonders. And the speciality of Indore is that the center was opened through Sakar Baba's inspiration. It was like that, was it not? Both have this speciality. So now, both of you have to perform wonders. Create such an atmosphere and show everyone. When you give someone an introduction, what do you tell them? Come to Madhuban and see it. So now, make your zone your place such that you can tell anyone, go to Indore and see it there. Go to UP and see it there. Is it okay? Do you like this? What can you not do? Each of you, Master Almighty authorities, have so much power in your every thought that you can do whatever you want, but you just need determination. Sometimes Maya steals the key of determination. Constantly use this key. Do not just keep it carefully hidden, thinking in your mind that you have it. You have the key, but use it at the right time. After the time has passed, you then say, I had to do this, but so don't say, I had to. Do everything at the right time, and then this zone will become number one. All of you have a good aim. You have to become number one. You have to have the aim to become number one. Do you not? Or is it okay, whatever number you claim? Bap Dada loves each and every zone because every zone has one speciality or another. However, you haven't yet revealed your particular speciality. It has to happen. Not even it has to happen. It has already happened. Simply repeat it. Are all of you happy? You do not ever lose your happiness, do you? When you lose your happiness, it is as if you have lost your life. There is no pleasure in tasteless life. It is good. So Baba is emphasizing that we should never lose our happiness. After all, Brahmin Jivan, they say, is Moj Ka Yug. So never lose happiness. And I think, previous or few days before in Sakar Murli, Baba also mentioned the more service we do, the souls who do a lot of service in every different way, they're always happy because those good wishes which we get keeps us happy and filled with enthusiasm. Now, show some wonders. Bap Dada has now told those of all the zones to show some newness. You haven't yet shown any newness. To have big programs, to have programs of the wings, they are happening and will continue to happen. But now, show some newness, and we shall see which zone goes ahead in that. Whether it is this land or the countries abroad, let there be newness so that everyone can copy. We shall see who does it. You have to do it. Acha, you have taken a very good chance. Bap Dada says, those who take a chance with every speciality become chancellors. You have accumulated charity by serving the yajna. You have accumulated great charity because here you have the help of the atmosphere and of remaining carefree. You don't need to worry about any responsibility except to fulfill the duty that you have been given. So, did both zones accumulate an income? Did you? Did you accumulate a lot? You didn't accumulate just a little. You accumulated a lot. Acha. Now Baba is talking to the foreign brothers and sisters. Those from abroad are showing a good record of increasing the numbers. On the one hand, you're increasing the numbers, and on the other, you also have good enthusiasm for getting the area covered. Bap Dada has heard that the majority everywhere have enthusiasm and are creating programs to cover their own area and to give the message. You're doing that with different methods, but whatever you're doing very well. You're getting your complaint rectified. This zeal and enthusiasm makes you fly and also spreads a wave of happiness among others. For instance, it is just as when someone who is drowning receives the support of even a leaf or a straw. In the same way, unhappy souls receive some support. The blessings that emerge in their mind accumulate in your account of charity. This is a deep account. However, many receive some attainment. That attainment is accumulated in your account. Bap Dada heard the news of your meetings and that you're paying attention well. You take good chances to maintain your own stage, and in terms for service, you create good programs. One enthusiasm that you have, which is good, is that you have brought closer the loving and cooperative souls to make them into easy yogis. Those from Bharat are doing this, but those from abroad are doing it very well too. Now, wherever the majority of you are serving, whether it is VIPs or ordinary people, they feel that they receive something here and there is something new here. Now, this atmosphere has changed a lot from before. Previously, it used to be so difficult to call them. Now they themselves say, give us a chance. And so, there is a difference. Bap Dada is pleased with the foreign service. But what were you told in terms of service for the self? Intense effort makers. So Baba is again emphasizing being an intense effort maker. All of you are effort makers, but now you have to become intense effort makers. You put into practice whatever you thought. The father said something and the children did it practically. This was the method that your mother Jagdamba used, and she became number one. We all know that Mateshwari Jagdamba, in such a short span, she became number one. And the reason Baba always says is that whatever the father said, she just implemented it there and there and became an embodiment. So, a checking point, how much are we practicing what we read in everyday Murli? How much is our dharana? Check yourself at night while walking and moving around. Did I do and think in the same way that the father said? I definitely have to do what the father said. And yes, there is expansion and attention. You have made good programs. double congratulations. Acha, the Baba is talking to the different wings that have come. Bab Dada knows that you are all having your own meetings. All those who have come from different wings, you're making very good plans. Now, simply make this addition. Whenever you have a meeting, always think about keeping a balance of the self and service and give enthusiasm for service to one another. However, together with that, also let there be zeal and enthusiasm for serving the self. Keep a balance. By doing double, you will receive double blessings. You receive these blessings automatically. No one has to give them to you. You receive them automatically. Baba is again talking about service for the self and service, keeping a balance. It is not like when we are doing service at the center or anywhere, we don't or we forget to pay attention to our own sthiti, then we will not receive these blessings because our sthiti has a direct impact on the service. Or it should not be just that when, suppose it's the time of yoga, but you've also been given service, then you don't say no to the service just because it is yoga time. Baba says we are karma yogi. Bap Dada has seen that the news of self-progress has also been sent to Baba. Ramesh Bhai gave Bap Dada the news of the Spark meetings in writing through the trance messenger. So Spark is basically the wing of Spiritual Application and Research Center. It's a wing of the Brahma Kumaris, and they conduct a lot of activities in terms of the scientific application or its importance of Raj Yoga and how there are scientific evidences to support it. There are a lot of activities which takes place almost every day. Ramesh, you're doing that. He has also written about self-progress. Draw everyone's attention to that again and again. Just as you do everything practically in service, in the same way, keep a chart of what you do practically for self-progress. Bap Dada received the news, and what you have all thought about is good. Those who have had meetings, Bap Dada has received the news. Until now, those of the different wings have not given Bap Dada a response to one thing. Do you remember? What response have you not given? Bap Dada wants one person from every wing who is specially loving, cooperative, VIP, Mike Soul, and has an interest in this easy yoga. A group of one such person from every wing should come in front of the Father. One from every wing and not just from one wing. Sometimes IPs and VIPs come. They are welcome. However, Bap Dada wants to see a group of souls with such qualifications from every wing. Group of IP souls come here. but there should be a special mic of each wing. You become the Sakash. And that one becomes the speaker. You are the mic, and the one is the mic. So now demonstrate this. Those abroad make programs, and such souls come to those. You also do call of time, and IP souls come in that. Here, you have to bring the mics from different wings. Pay attention to this. There are such souls from every wing ready in Bharat, and Bap Dada should just give a date to meet them. Now, bring such a group of mics from every wing. Baba will give time for that. Acha. Did all of you have the thought of making intense effort and becoming number one? Did you? Raise your hands. You did well. Now, the teachers are raising their hand. The first row is this anyway. It is good. Bab Dada also gave the direction that throughout the day, every now and then, whenever you have 5 minutes, exercise your mind, because nowadays the world is also keen on exercise. So, exercise your mind for 5 minutes. Bring it from the supreme abode to the subtle region. Remember your angelic form, and then remember your worthy of worship form. Then remember your Brahmin form, and then your deity form. How many are those? 5. So, in 5 minutes, exercise with these 5 forms. You can do this throughout the day while walking and moving around. You don't need any ground or field for this. You don't need to run. You don't need a chair. You don't need a seat. You don't need a machine. Just as physical exercise is necessary for the body, and you can do that. You're not forbidden to do that, but also do this drill, the exercise of the mind, which will keep your mind always happy, filled with zeal and enthusiasm, and will give an experience of the flying stage. So, all of you, begin the drill right now, from the supreme region to being a deity. Acha, to all the intense effort making children from everywhere who create a spiritual and powerful atmosphere with their attitude, to those who always give an experience of powerful vibrations through their place and stage, to the elevated souls who have become, who have determined thoughts, to the merciful souls who always give blessings and receive blessings, to the double light souls who always experience themselves to be in the flying stage, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. To the Dadis, the gathering of all of you gives Sakash to everyone, does it not? Nevertheless, you are experienced. So those who are experienced create a greater impact. From the beginning, the mother and father has created in you souls the sanskar of being an embodiment of experience. He has instilled this, has he not? Bap Dada is also pleased. Acha, is that okay? No matter what your health is like, you're the decoration of the yajna. Even if you're not able to run around, even the presence of all of you gives power to everyone who sees all of you. You are the original jewels, are you not? So the sanskars of the beginning are powerful. Everyone remembers your bhatti of the beginning. Everyone remembers the sustenance you received from Sakar Baba. Acha, Mohini Bain gave Bap Dada remembrance from Dadi Ji. Bap Dada is also sending lots of remembrance. It is not the father who is remembering her. Everyone is remembering her. The father is also remembering her. This is why, just as Father Brahma was an example, in the same way, Dadi is also an example. The lesson of suddenly has been made so easy. Father Brahma created the sacrificial fire, but Dadi, so your Bapta is talking about Dadi Prakashman, looked after the sacrificial fire for an even longer time than Brahma Baba did. And this is why everyone remembers Dadi from their heart. Her virtues, her face, her activity have been special. And this is why everyone has given special remembrance of Dadi in their heart. Now, all of you did yoga, and that is the sign of love. Now, have even more intense yoga that Dadiji comes to Madhuban, just as they give that oxygen through the ventilator. Your power of silence is no less than the power of science. Have more yoga, powerful yoga. Look through your yoga. The doctors had a touching, and so the method of treatment was changed. They are doing it gradually with the determined thoughts of all of you. Another method will emerge. Is that okay? Have more yoga. Do not reduce the yoga. Acha, all the servers, Munni Ben, Yogini Ben, Dr. Gupta, and the Kumaris, everyone is serving from the heart. Bap Dada is pleased to see the efforts you're making from your heart, and your efforts will definitely show some fruit. Nirvair Bhai gave Baba remembrance from everyone. Everyone's mind is here, and their body is there. Now, everyone has the one thought that Dadi should be able to walk and move around. It has to happen. It is good. To Brother Brij Mohan, create a new invention in Delhi so that everyone is able to do that, so that small and big centers can do it. So the last part is where Baba is talking to the senior sisters from abroad and how they're looking after the yajna and all the departments very well. So considering the time, we'll stop here. Cha, Om Shanti. We can now unmute ourselves and share the points or our takeaways from today's Murli.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
I like the 2-3 key points, of course, the beautiful Murli, where he says, go deep into the ocean if there's any disturbance. Don't just stay on the surface, you'll only find the fish. So what I could visualize was like for every issue, you really need to get to the bottom of it. Go to the seabed, the ocean bed. Find the treasure there. And that's a very important message. And the other was, of course, to visualize yourself in the form of an angel, a deity, those 5 forms. Very important while we do our daily activities of the day to keep that angelic mindset along. So for me, it was 2 extremes, like the bottom of the ocean and then the angelic state, which is high above, So it was like as if covering the entire dimension. Om Shanti.
Shanti. Yes, going to the bottom of every situation and those treasures. Anyone else would like to share anything?
Om Shanti Bahanji. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is very, very true because happiness is our birthright. So when you have happiness, other treasures will automatically come. We should never lose our happiness. Baba keep reminding our the determination, the key to determination. We should keep it because who are we? Master Almighty authorities. And truly thinking about it, if Baba, God's vision fell on me, what specialty did Baba give me that he wants me to be with him? So that will be part of our self-respect to boost ourselves. And to have that intense effort making, Baba says zeal and enthusiasm. Without that, the happiness will never come in. And Baba many times in the Murli say, once again it is happening. So victory is always for us only because God is guiding us, God is uplifting us. So if do I have the firm faith on that, then things will be better. And exercising the mind, it also helps us to detox from the digital world. 5 forms is good. Thank you, Benji. Om Shanti.
Thank you.
Om Shanti. While
Shanti.
Baba is addressing to various wings, he mentions that while you have different meetings, always keep in mind the balance between self and service. So when I was getting this, reading the statement and understanding what Baba is uh, telling there, for me it is like when when there is any kind of seva going on, please keep a check that the whole schedule, right from Amrit Vela till the whole Shrimat, am I following that for myself, or I'm getting myself drained with only doing service. So yeah, keeping a balance between taking care of self and performing service is a point for me to take for the day to day. Om Shanti.
Shanti. My takeaway point has been that Baba is talking about happiness and always being filled with zeal and enthusiasm. And that just takes me to the point that how our dadis, in spite of being faced with so much work, I mean, we could never saw them with sad faces or an upset mood. And for me, it was a checking point. Why do I get upset, or why I'm not always filled with zeal and enthusiasm? And the one practice which I've been doing is just surrendering it to Baba. Baba in this Murli also talks about he always being there. So just surrendering and keeping your mind light and happy. So that's my takeaway. Yes, any other point? Any other sharing? Inder Bhai, Sukumaran Bhai,
Om Shanti Didi.
Shanti.
This is today Baba is telling about this science power and silence power. That is, Baba tells that as the science is going to do the things, and we can have the Yog Agni, Yog Shakti, for to bring back Dadi Ji to Madhuban. And Baba is telling she will walk. That also blessing Baba is giving to us. I feel that we have to be in that silence power to do each and every face the obstacles, each and every obstacles. In one avyakt Isha, avyakt no, it's what is it called? In one avyakt Sandesh, Baba is telling that we have to have that three powers, Trimurti power. Baba is telling that. First is Baba is telling power to accommodate, and power to face, and power to tolerate. These three power is the power for to face each and every problems that we can win the each and every problems that is telling Baba. So we have to use that every day. Om Shanti.
Shanti. Yes, very important point. Power to accommodate, power to face, and power to tolerate. Thank you for sharing.
Om Shanti.
Shanti.
Day before yesterday, it just happened that I had a conversation with my brother, and the situation was created that we both lost our temper and we met with an argument. And I was very upset about it, and even he was upset about that. That time I realized that I forgot Baba, what are his teachings and his Srimad, and I just felt alone about it. So that time I didn't realize about it. So I thought that we should always keep Baba along with us. That's all. Om Shanti.
Yes.
Om Shanti. As
Shanti.
this sister was telling about whatever realization is the most important purshat we have to do actually. Baba is telling today that the effort, whatever effort we have to make. So that realization, like sister is feeling that feeling also very good because it is the way to change ourselves. That as sister told that we have a conversation, whatever it may be, but feeling its realization very good. It is that each and every whatever problem we are facing, that we have to realize that it is my mistake. I have to change it. It's really very good. Shanti. Thank you, sister.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
for that I said sorry to my brother also about it. And when I realized my mistake. Thank you, Sukamaram. Bye.
Yes, Ami sister and Sukumaran bhai, you actually, by saying this, you have only shown how pure you are, you know. So, like, I feel realization or accepting that we made a mistake or something is a true sign of being Baba's child. So, just put it behind you as a full stop and just carry on, like Baba says. Om Shanti.
So if we are done with the sharing, can we move to the meditation now?
Yes,
Ami,
please. Yes, I'll start the music.
thank you. And calm yourself. Through your mind's eye, visualize yourself in a deity form, giving blessings and good wishes to all the souls who have come. Baba is with me at every step. Just like because I have the touch, I have the powers. I am the power. Baba's love and blessings is propelling me to really intense effort. And becoming equal to the Father. And with this powerful thought, I will start my day filled with positivity, enthusiasm, courage. Om Shanti. Thank you, everyone.
Om Shanti, Apurva.
Have a nice.
See you tomorrow at 5:30. Have a wonderful day ahead.
Om Shanti.
Shanti.